This is a little sample of the nurseries to get the coffee plants. And to get the coffee plants, this is gotten from the coffee seeds. See? The coffee bean, which is about this big. See? This is the coffee fruit, coffee bean structure. This is covered by a red skin. This is recognized as the pulp. Okay, so they peel that off. And inside there are two seeds. These two seeds, they are the one used to make the nurseries like this. See, these are the seeds here. Those two seeds are good. They are going to get a plant from each of the seeds. But they are going to plant them separately, okay, to get those plants. Okay, so they plant the coffee seed here with the fertilized dirt, and in about 15 days, 20 days, we're going to have the stem like this, see, and the seed on top. So now the plant is growing up here, okay. Then two leaves are going to start to come out from the seed, as you see here. And in approximately 22 days or a month, we're going to have the first two leaves form like this, see? When we get to this point, we say that we have the butterfly already, see? Or these are also called the fake leaves. They're called fake because the real coffee plant leaves are pointy like this, see? Only the first two that came out from the seed are going to be round, and then eventually the other pointy leaves start to come out there. These are going to be pointy leaves now. You can also see it here. See? We still have the round leaves here and the pointy leaves now. Okay? So the plant keep getting formed. When these plants, they have 3 months old, they're going to be about this big. See? At that point, they put two of these plants together to form the bushes. And they put two plants because the coffee plants are skinny, the bush is not really thick, so the production from one single plant is not very good either. So to make a better production, better plant and all that, they put the two plants together and they're going to keep growing together for the rest of their life. Okay? They won't put here 3 or more plants supposedly to make a better bush, because that won't happen either. What is going to happen there is that there's going to be too much concentration of roots down here, and then eventually not enough nutrients from the space of dirt which is going to be occupied by the bush there on the field. See? So 2 plants to form the bush is good enough. These bushes, they keep growing, and when they are 1 year old, they're going to be about this big, and the 1-year-old bushes are ready to be transferred from the nurseries to the fields. Okay, let's go down there. And the water is going to make the transportation from up there, see, down here by gravity force. That's how it used to be for making this kind of transportation to the coffee beans, to the machines to start the process. Taking advantage of the gravity force, those coffee beans coming through the pipes with the water and falling in here, into these machines. These are the peelers, okay? This is going to peel the skin off. The pulp, that is what is called, that's how it's called, that part of the coffee bean. The skin is the pulp there. These machines, they have a cylinder inside. There is a little space between the cylinder and the base of the machine where the coffee beans are going to. No, those machines, they were moved by a water wheel system. Oh, yeah. Like those old mills, the water wheels like that, same system. Okay, these are seeds. These are dried seeds already, see? So this is what we have into these sacks, all of these sacks. These seeds, they are going to stay here for a while in this storage, waiting for the moment to be taken to another factory where we have the roasting is when this turns dark, smells, and tastes like coffee. The real coffee. But this is what they do business with before the roasting because of the freshing. Because the coffee at this point before the roasting lasts 1 year. But the coffee after the roasting lasts 6 months. See? It's half time there. The coffee buyers, the wholesale buyers are going to buy lots of sacks, a lot of coffee, ship this to Europe, Asia, North America, so they really matter that coffee stays fresh, to sell that. And they're not going to sell it in one time there. If they have a cafeteria, it's going to be cup by cup, see? So they really matter that coffee stays fresh. That's why they prefer to buy cold coffee, because they know they count with 1 year, and they are going to do their own roasting there with the machines there. Asia, North America, Europe, wherever they took the coffee there, they are going to do the roasting. This is what they buy. And this is what Doka exports to. See? Cold coffee. Now here, we have 3 qualities of coffee. This is the gourmet quality, the best selection. This is a medium quality, little yellowish compared to that one. This is not bad, but that was the best selection there. And this is a bad quality, okay? All of this is produced by Doka, including the bad one. And the bad one wasn't taken out from here, like to be the best and the worst there. It's not the way how that happened. No, this happened with the picking from the beginning. That's why it's very important to do the picking by hand. Because doing this by hand, during the first 3 months of the harvest, is when they are going to do the best picking here. When they really pick the real red beans, they're all over red, see? First 3 months, and this is going to produce the gourmet quality, the best quality pay there. Then, during the 4th and last month of the harvest, they are going to do 2 pickings, okay? The first picking, at that moment, they are going to start to pick up the coffee with some green, see? Not much, but some green, and that little change in the picking make a little change to the quality. Not bad, but this was the best selection before. And the reason why they start doing this little change, is because the harvest is coming to be finished, and they need to finish the cycle. See? Cycle has to be finished to let the plant to start with the next cycle, the next harvest. Okay? Okay, and then the very last picking is going to be the white part of the field, the white part of the plants, where they have to pick up everything there, whatever is still there left on the plants there, whatever it is, green, half and half, red, whatever is still there has to be picked, and this is the result. So the black beans there, those are green beans. They were green beans, but after the peelers there, they couldn't peel the skin off because green was too attached to the seeds. So what happened is then this turns dark, because the skin dries off and turns dark like this. So this is a bad quality of coffee because it has green coffee, has everything there. It's not going to be much because they did the picking of the most of the harvest before with these 2 pickings here. This is going to represent to be from 2 to 3% of the harvest. Okay? Here in Doka, what they do with this coffee, they sell it to other factories where they make more commercial coffee. What happens is that Doka only makes a good quality and the most of their quality for the export. See, gourmet quality. So they don't really matter about this. They sell it to other factories where they going to mix this with maybe a quality like this. This is for make a volume to a commercial coffee, see? And then it's going to go to the supermarket as the commercial coffee there, the cheap coffee. So this is what it is, cheap coffee in the supermarket. Not for nothing is cheap, and not for nothing the other kind of coffee is more expensive. There is a selection here to the coffee, and that goes with the price. Any questions? Okay. We're going to keep going this way.